Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be going over a pretty interesting flipping technique, I guess you might call it. So a few days ago I was kind of having a look at the party hats and specs and just some other random items on the Grand Exchange. And I was kind of wondering like what the hell is this, to be honest. And it turns out it's literally just the blue party hat and the sagacious spectacles. They literally just put them on top of each other in this picture here at least. Now they are very slow items to buy in the Grand Exchange, however, currently there's actually a pretty good margin on it. I ended up buying the sagacious spectacles for about 3 mil each, and the blue party hats are really expensive. Right now they're like 75k compared to like at the beginning of the month they're only 14k. So we actually have 25 blue party hats and 25 sagacious spectacles, looking pretty good. So you can see we bought most of the sagacious spectacles for 3 mil each. We got a few more of them down here for 2,900 each, so even cheaper. The median price is probably around 2,960. Now, another interesting item you can combine is the top hat and the monocle. The top hat and monocle pieces cost me about 134k together, and it looks like we could sell them on the Grand Exchange for hopefully around 224k, which would be a pretty good margin. And last tip here, another combination is the pirate hat and the patch to make a pirate hat and patch. I don't really know the point of that, but anyway, we bought all the right eye patches for about 390 GP each, so really not that much at all. And the big pirate hat for 132k. So if we say 133k, and we could hopefully sell it for something like 240. So anyway, guys, let's go over to mostly harmless and combine these random items. Okay, so we're going to start off by doing the party hats and specs just because they will probably give us the largest margin. Just for fun, I'm going to price check it before and after. Let's have a look. Oh wow, those prices are not even close to being correct. That's like double almost, and that's also double. Anyway, we'll do, let's see. So 19.2 mil beforehand. Where's Patchy at? It should be around here somewhere. There we go. So we're going to sew with Patchy. Oh boy. Oh wait, 1 over, sweet. And we buy one of these. Okay, we gotta do that one at a time, so that is going to take a while since we have to go to the other screen. That's kind of annoying. I wish it was on the first screen. It would be really nice if you could buy 10 and not just 1, or at least use the keys on your keyboard to go back and forth. Anything to make this a little more user-friendly. It's probably not a very popular piece of content that people are doing, but still, one thing worth mentioning is you will need 500 coins to actually make the piece of item and 600 to remove it if you were to want to do so. So you can actually do this in reverse depending on the margins. Okay, so everything has been connected. Now let's do a little price check after and see what happened. Oh, look at that. We just made 11 mil. That was pretty good. And no, I just think the price check is a little bit off. So there we go. We finished half of those. So we're going to go ahead and do the rest of them, and we'll come back after. So we're on to our last few top hat and monocles, which are valued at about 285 on my price check. We still have a few more items to buy to even out all the pieces because we didn't get the exact amount of each one, but still, I thought it was worth doing now because they probably will take a while to sell. And afterwards, they are worth 370k, looking pretty good on that one too. So last up here, we just have to do the pirate hat and patch. Now we bought right eye patches, so hopefully that will work. I'm not really sure. Apparently I already had a right eye patch. I don't know why I had that, but maybe it's for a quest or something. Okay, let's just do a little price check before. It's worth 1757. And also let's hope that we actually have the right items. It looks like we do. We want the big hat and eye patch. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and do the inventory. Oh man, maybe I should keep one of these after. This looks pretty damn cool to me. Okay, let's do another price check after we made all the items. And 1.994k, definitely more, so we'll have to go check in the Grand Exchange after, obviously. So we'll finish up the last inventory and we'll head back to the GE. Alright, so we hop back onto my flipping account. Now to say that these items took a while to buy would be a bit of an understatement. It probably took 3 days to get all of these items, but I think it's going to be worth it. So let's work on selling items off. Let's start with the party hats and specs because it's going to be the most valuable, I believe. So if we have a look on GE Tracker, we can see the prices change quite frequently. I think we're going to try selling them for 3.4 mil, which would be about a 400k profit per party hat, and we got 25 of them, so that could potentially be about 10 mil in profit, which would be quite amazing. So let's go ahead and toss those in there, and we're going to put them in for 33.95k. And we're looking for 84.9 mil. That's pretty intense. Next up, we have the pirate hat and the patch. The right eye patch again for almost nothing. The pirate hat's for 132k, so we're looking at about 133k on the pirate hat and on G Tracker. Looks like they could sell for about 230k, more or less. It's going to take a long time, but that could be about 100k in profit per item combination. That'd be about 2 mil there. We'll put that in for 220k and leave that in to sell. And last tip here, we have the top hat and monocle. We bought the monocles for about 14k each, the top hat for 120, so that's 134k invested. And we can also try to sell it for about 230k, so that'll also be about 100k on that item, so about 1.5 mil hopefully. So we're going to try selling it for 229k. And that's it, guys. So we're going to wait for this to sell. It's going to take a long time. In hindsight, I probably would only do the party hat and specs because the profit there is so much higher than any of the other ones. But yeah, we'll come back when everything has sold. So it's only been one night, so only about 12 or 15 hours since I put these in to sell. And almost everything has sold except for the top hat and monocle, which overall is quite a bit quicker than I originally thought they would sell. The party hat and specs sold the quickest, and they all sold for 3395k, so almost 3.4 mil. So that's pretty nice. The pirate patch sold for 220k, and the top hat and monocle is the last to sell. We're still working on the last bit, but we had to readjust the price down, but these 7 sold actually pretty quick. So those will be sold probably by the end of the day. So now the important question is, how much money did we make combining these items? We'll start with the least profitable and move up from there. So the least profitable combination was the top hat and monocle. We only got 49k on each combination, and we bought all the pieces for 135k, and we're selling them all for 184. So about 50k on 20 pieces is about 1 mil in profit. Still not bad to be honest, but it's a pretty slow flip, so I might not waste my time on this again. After that, the next most profitable was the hat and patch, which we bought all the pieces for about 133k, and we sold them for 220k. 87k margin with 20 bought and sold is 1.7 mil or 1740k. So we're getting better, but the real winner here is the party hat and specs. We bought them for a few different prices, but the average price was for 3 mil and 32k is what we bought them for. And we sold them for 3395k, which is a profit of 363k per combination. And we did 26 of them, or for a profit of 9.4 mil, which is by far the breadwinner here. So altogether, we made 12.1 mil in profit off of this combination. In total, it probably took about 3 days to buy and sell. The speed could depend quite a bit on anyone else doing it at the time. The items are very slow to buy, but if they have a good margin, it's definitely worth doing. 12.1 mil in profit is pretty good even for 3 days. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave it a like. I would appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.